It's Week 10 of the NFL, and we've got the Dolphins' sure-handed tight end. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Dolphins and the Jets, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
And absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's also riding this wave of winning football. But on the other sideline, you've got a hungry, hot road team that's looking in saying, all right, if you don't take us serious today, we're going to try to extend our winning streak of our own and get back onto this plane and go home with another win under our belt.
From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
What we saw last week, Mike, was just a quarterback that was taking what the defense gave him and just playing a really well-rounded game. I mean, he found the end zone a total of 3 times, twice on the ground, once through the air. But most importantly, he avoided those back-breaking mistakes that could have come back to haunt them. If he continues to play at that level, it's going to be a hard team to beat on any given day.
He'll tuck it and take off. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's Bryce Behringer now. And John to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. This is taken at his own 30. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Dolphins offense ready for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Dolphins first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll drop to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as that's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets will take over here just past the 30.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They face 2nd down and 7. He'll look to throw. Going up top. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And the will take over here just past the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured.
Okay, break.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, come on. Hut, hut.
Throwing now from the gun. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball, and those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Now, faking the give. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Slot man in motion left. Strong. It's a pickup of 12. And the Jets have a 1st down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless 1st half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Set up.
Back to the air one more time. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down. That one is good. And the Jets get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Dolphins offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Quick throw here is complete. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Miami.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ready?
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. He is in. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's his third touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins move out to a 7-3 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Fires left sideline. That is complete. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. A huge play just before the half. 59 yards.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the 2nd time here today, and I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, by the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Miami. No problem there on the extra point. And the Dolphins extend their advantage to 14-3. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at the Caesar Superdome in New Orleans. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the 2nd quarter. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Brian Thomas, a touchdown reception. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Take go.
They'll look to throw. This one complete right side. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts.
Come on, set.
Now they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Dolphins first down. Back to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The PAT up and good. And the Dolphins move out to a 21-3 advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Jets offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do. You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand. And
the pressure, too much, and he goes down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught.
you find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now a give on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Go! Go!
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Dolphins stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Throwing now from the gun. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Complete to number 82. It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Jets.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing right, it's taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 49-yard line.
Check up! Check up!
Back to the air one more time. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down,
Here we
New
go,
York.
set. Hut, go.
They'll look to throw again. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready, ready.
2nd and a yard.
Set.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First down, New York.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Set up.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Dolphins' 9-yard line.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Jets are able to edge a bit closer. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And it would seem as if this 3-game win streak is going to become a 4-game win streak. Still a little work to do in this one as they start 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go.
At the 30-yard line.
Go.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win.